differently, you know.
Hello there. Welcome back to the 716 Attack Legion.
Okay, don't add the accent.
We're
gonna
not.
be the first
hello
one.
there.
Racist to British
Hello.
Hello there.
All right, try it
They're
again.
racist and shh.
Hello, welcome back to the 716 Attack Legion podcast. I'm the old guy Rich sitting over here behind the equipment, and today we are going to be finishing up the second season of Jack. What the hell's it called?
Star Wars Vintage Clone Wars 2D Micro Series Volume 2.
Yeah, that's what he said. So that
precise
thing.
title.
So if hopefully you watched the last video and you liked and shared and all that stuff,
If not,
but
you can go find it.
what?
If not, you can go
If
find
not,
it.
go
It
find
actually
it
did pretty
because
well.
Did it?
yeah,
Yeah.
we actually appreciate it. Our numbers were good on that. We definitely appreciate like everybody that's been following it. We're going to be doing more reactions this Friday. If you're watching this in real time, wherever you see it, when Halo comes out, some of us are going to be watching and reacting to how quality Halo
We're big
is.
fans.
Yes, we can't wait. We're
Well, we are
super,
of the franchise. We're big
We're
fans.
big fans of Halo.
But we're even bigger fans of the.
and I think we can all agree that we're super
stellar
confident
first season,
how
you know?
good this is going to be. Correct?
Oh,
I
yeah.
just think.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I'm watching it for the visuals. I have no expectations.
Hey man, maybe they improved. That's
All
the
right,
point.
so so far, I mean, obviously, I had watched these before many years ago when you guys were little kids, but and I remember they were like short, where they were like 4 minutes every Friday. There was what was it? Every Friday was like 4-minute video came out, whatever the heck it was.
I think they were like 10 minutes.
You know, and it was
No, I think they're literally, if you break it down, they're like a lot of them are like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
They're like little clips for commercials in
Yeah,
between.
they're like toy commercials.
Right.
Yeah.
Basically.
But I mean, I enjoyed it, and now it's funny watching it because like it's almost like some of the characters have like de-evolved, like in the sense like General Grievous, like he's
Yeah.
like he has like no skills compared to these animated
version,
clips.
well,
Who
did-
bodies like
Or
three Jedi
Mace
Masters.
Windu, who can just do basically anything, like jump like Superman, 4 miles up into the air.
so did you guys know? I don't know if you guys talked about this in the last episode because I wasn't here. That Alpha was actually the original what they wanted to name Rex, and then
Yeah, I
George
think
Lucas
so,
was
yeah.
like,
Mhm. They changed it up a bit.
they changed it because he was like,
It's
"There's
nice.
too many
We had this-
eggs."
I like that Alpha is his own little distinct character in this really weird window of Star Wars where the clones weren't entirely fully thought out
yeah.
and like conceptualized yet to what they are in the clone. I mean, some people still prefer this characterization because this characterization also kind of fits in line with like original Battlefront 2 the story
Yeah.
mode character, which a lot of people love because, and I actually still do have a lot of nostalgia for the old characterization mainly because of that story mode because me and Jack played it about like 150
Every day,
times.
all day.
Yeah. And the fucking the Tamara Morrison
That narrative
voice
in
that might be his
Battlefront 2 was
most
the
important.
best.
That might be his most important contribution to Star Wars. Genuinely, is the voiceover.
That was the greatest.
It was
Oh, I
it was
just-
hype
Gives me chills every time I hear it.
because they know what they have to do the entire time. It's like
We know what we knew what we had to do. It was literally you quoted that perfectly.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he quoted it.
I didn't
think
quote it, but it's
He
better.
He
produced
paraphrased it.
No, I think that's the.
Are
actual
we
quote.
ready?
Oh,
We knew
you're
what we
talking
had
about-
to
I
do.
think he thinks I said the quote correctly. Is
Oh,
what
I thought
he
you meant
yeah.
Tamara Morrison. I was
No,
like,
I meant
He meant me.
I meant
Yeah.
Christian. Yeah. No.
All right, we ready?
Anyway,
I'm ready.
this is so badass. I know this scene.
I love this
Everyone knows
scene.
this scene.
When blasters had like actual ammo.
This is probably the coolest
Commander,
concert ever,
approaching target.
actually.
Begin jamming signals. Yes, sir.
Who is the voice? for
The best
Paint
LAAT.
Perfectly.
Yeah, this thing's fucking sick.
Can they make that a Lego
Yeah,
set?
but how have they not made
Shit.
anything like this?
This was an actual like what's it called? Toy set.
Was it?
On it, sir.
Oh, he's got a bat thing from like Dathomir and stuff.
She said, "Fuck your shit." There must be on Jakku. Jusha?
Seconds.
3 life signs. 1 in the rubble. Sir, another in the rafters.
Yes, sir.
In the rafters.
Yeah, remember Aayla
Yeah.
Secura got like yeeted up into
Yeah,
the
she got-
rafters?
At least they're talking.
Yeah, this gun. I love this gun.
The last
Actually,
one
no,
they
this
didn't talk
gun.
about.
This gun.
It's ridiculous.
I love this gun.
It's like a gun like a 12-year-old would make in like like out
So
of
it
cardboard.
I had
reminds
a Star Wars story I wrote, which one of the main characters had that gun, even though that gun's not even canon anymore. That gun does not exist in the in like
Bringing it
in
back.
canon at all.
Dave Filoni, if you're listening,
That's
make
one of the
it
most
canon.
disappointing parts of Clone Wars is that they never brought that gun in.
Make it canon in Ahsoka.
He's got an extra blue guy this time. He's got,
They're all blue.
oh, they got. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of blue ones actually.
They're the ARC Trooper Squadron.
Yep.
Kathy movie still.
Oh look, it's heavy.
I love that gun. It's so ridiculous.
It does.
Yeah, it's
It
literally
does-
like they're
yeah.
holding like a starship. Like,
Like so, that's a like a Navy flak cannon.
that's
from
what. Yeah,
World
it
War
looks like.
II.
Yeah, it looks like a flat cannon. Yeah. I was about to. I was literally about to mention. Like, it looks like something that's real life. I can't quite put my finger on it, but
Back up, an entire gunship.
Oh,
just
too soon.
comes
No,
in
that
the
was
frame.
messed up. That was.
No, we must pursue.
bro, he's like, where's your shirt?
This is like when Kiadi Mundi wasn't like a 78-year-old man.
Yeah, he's like ripped.
What is he shoot? Well, why is he aiming at? Like,
This is called cover fire, man. Just cover fire.
Shakti.
Shakti.
this is a-
How many times does that poor woman have to die?
She didn't die here.
yeah, she's
just saying
she's
in
in a
general.
coma. That guy's
That
dead.
guy's dead. He was swinging with his
That's
lightsaber.
another
He
one.
was swinging his
I don't like
lightsaber with
collection.
his eyes closed.
That is a dope lightsaber, though.
Where's Shaggy? Oh, he's
already
dead.
He's crumbled
He
up.
got-
That's right.
He literally got like smushed.
He got like carroted into the
He
ground.
already
like-
died.
he got
Yeah.
carroted into the ground like Looney Tunes. Like
He's so cool.
even like the metal shifting around. Beautiful.
Run, Jedi, run. You have only prolonged the inevitable.
I forgot he
Weird
speaks.
voice.
I love this group. Oh, look, it's Anakin.
Did you
Little
see
Annie.
that, Master Qui-Gon?
Yes, it calls to you.
The tree?
Yes.
Oh, that's actually the
It is Liam Neeson.
I'm afraid, Master.
That nose.
that design. Bro.
Contested.
I mean, imagine how much plastic they must have used on the toys.
Your final
He's the roundest
test
head
is
of any
at
cartoon.
Fucking Charlie Brown.
It's interesting in this adaptation that Qui-Gon took
I like the Yoda design.
Anakin to Dagobah.
Dagobah.
Yeah, that's a very interesting. Oh wait, that kind of fits.
It does.
That kind of fits.
This General Grievous is changing.
That's
the
Samuel
shape of
Jackson.
war.
Our
No,
numbers were dwindling before.
it's the same voice actor as Clone Wars.
But
I mean, this is
suggest that in
obviously
this
what's his
time of
name
war,
from Clone Wars.
we forego the
Yes.
trials and promote my Padawan Anakin.
He's the
to
only
Jedi
one
Knight.
person in this from the movie. Headshot, yes! Yeah! Alright, Jesus! My favorite character.
Whether or not he is the chosen one is still to be
So
determined.
dumb. The best character in Star Wars.
Well, he is a cunning warrior and our best pilot.
But he is reckless with his.
Everyone gets to talk.
In the past, yes.
Uh,
but regardless,
That's either Stas Ali or the other one.
The one, the one with the face. And you were right. It's just he really sounds more like Samuel L. Jackson in this.
Do you know who else he plays?
who?
Young Kratos.
and he continued to pass every test of courage this war has dealt.
This Obi-Wan characterization is basically the same. It's basically.
If it ain't broke.
Yeah, like they barely tweaked it.
That is what concerns me. To walk the path of the Jedi,
Oh, if only
one's
Julian was
spirit
here.
must be strong. That requires discipline.
Look at his
And
hands.
he has often disobeyed you, has he not,
It's
Master?
they, like
Delicately.
wrap around.
Did
With a very tight grip. He's a constrictor.
in your youth, Master Menzies? Unorthodox young Skywalker's career has been. So too will be his trials. Trust in the Force, I do. A knight he shall be.
So this is what I was talking about with the whole Ahsoka thing when we were talking about how he became a Jedi Master.
Yeah, I know.
None of these things are Star Wars creatures.
That is.
That is.
That kind, yeah. That. These look like. What's the one imaginary friend show on Cartoon Network?
Foster's Home.
Yeah,
It's the Cantina
that's what
Band.
these guys look like.
It was the Cantina Band. Sorry.
Come on, look at that like little brown one with the teeth.
Oh look, Force Speed.
Yoink.
Annie,
He shouldn't even like sense.
Woo!
I like what you've done with your hair.
Our daughter will have
This
this
is
haircut.
very accurate to the movie.
Very.
the-
I'm getting a lot of
movie
Dexter's
cast.
Lab vibes.
This was made by Cartoon Network.
I understand. I understand that. I'm just like.
Tired of all this. Our love should not be hidden like it's some kind of immoral thing.
almost a Jedi Knight, and then
And then what? Jedis aren't supposed to be married.
That's not technically true.
we knew
Shadi
it would
Moonji
be
had
like
7
this.
wives.
Eyes are half of
Things
her
would
head.
change after the war.
That's
she
that
looks-
was more where the Dexter's Lab stuff came in, looking like
I
Oh,
think
yeah.
she looks great.
Dee Dee.
There's no, there really is no bad Padme model actually. This is very accurate to the in the movie.
You do look really good in the dark.
Annie.
You look really good in the dark. Yeah.
Mistress
There we go.
Padme.
Oh
No, 3PO.
Where did she go? Miss Padme! Please don't damage me. I'm only a droid.
Virtue 3PO.
Master Anakin? Miss Padme, thank goodness you're unharmed.
Anakin covering up his mouth so.
What are the
3PO
two of you
can't see.
doing here in the alley?
3PO.
Oh, it must be this disguise.
No,
Ready for sexy 3PO?
gold plating.
Gold plating? Well, let's see it.
Here, now, in this neighborhood. Very well, if you wish.
And the music to go with it. It's just like.
Yeah.
That C3PO dummy thick.
Be right there, Master.
Be our lookout, C-3PO.
Anakin, you're late. When the council requests your presence,
He's so moody.
If I'm late for another scolding, does it...
It wasn't a phase, Mom.
you're not a little boy anymore.
You're right. I'm not a little boy. And as far as your wisdom goes, you're no Qui-Gon Jinn. Forgive me, I didn't mean...
I know. I miss him too. Not a day goes by that I don't look to his wisdom for guidance. And now we must leave our roles as master and student. It is time we became brothers.
Master?
Time for execution.
Step forward.
The
cult.
facial expressions.
It's
of
a cult.
Are sending me.
Anytime I watch Kanan get knighted, I think of this moment.
Yeah, me too.
Anakin Skywalker, by the right of the Council,
Oh my, yeah, you're
by
right.
the will of the Force, dub thee I do, Jedi, Knight of the Republic.
Now you can finally grow your hair out.
Do you know what's funny is they
That's
all
very
have
reminiscent
green,
of the-
There's no purple.
Just it's very reminiscent of the thing when you join the Knights of Columbus.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
As am
Actually,
I.
kinda like that.
Very much so.
And this is where Anakin gets R2-D2.
Technically, R2 already belonged to him, but
No, he did not. He belonged to Padme Amidala.
Yeah, I like the idea they swap. That like I very much like that it's like
the trading of rings.
yeah.
In
So
this-
they've already been married.
Yes, in canon.
In
But
canon,
in
yeah,
this,
in Legends.
she owns both, and then she gives him.
What the fuck is this thing?
We've got so
You don't remember this, dude?
they can't take this for. It'll probably be 50 Jedi.
He's dead.
I do not remember this.
They'll need an army of Jedi.
I have a visual.
Jedi?
I think so.
That guy is also Kratos.
No,
80?
no, sir.
What? 50?
2.
Less.
40? Come on, how many?
2.
What? Give me those.
What? Look at it, it's a woman. Yeah.
They also have this.
the Venators.
I mean, I think this is the best depiction of the Force of the Republic.
They,
We talked about the scale last episode.
I know, I listened.
Look, Obi-Wan upgraded his lightsaber.
where are the acclimators? I love the shark.
Now it's just green.
Sassy Chin. I think.
You sure that's him?
I don't know.
Because the guy who's the leader of the 716th Attack Legion also is the same species and has a missing horn. Jack, can you Google it on Wikipedia?
Sasatin doesn't have a broken...
Oh yeah, you're right. That guy had a broken one.
So can you Google who the leader of the...
No, not the wolf guy.
The werewolf Jedi?
Damn.
I wish he would have howled.
Ron Min Dinwir?
I'm pretty sure this isn't a real.
Yep. Ron Min Dinwir.
What is that?
Star Wars Wrath of the Republic.
So we'll just go with that. He was our commander.
Oh, man.
A Jedi General.
All right, then.
I love this.
This is so funny. I know so many people who can relate to this.
Bloop. Cody!
Commander Cody.
The siege goes well. With our continued barrage, their shields should be down in 3 months.
But we've been here a month already.
Yes, sir. We're right on schedule.
Cody's like, yeah,
They
perfect,
fucks up.
we're on time.
They fly now?
I hate you guys.
I mean, it's their fault.
Fine now.
I can't believe that line got that far. Like to be, how did that line get into the movie? Like,
Ugh.
fucking truly amateur hour.
How are you eating
How
that?
can you eat that?
Protein.
You're the one who always taught me to feed off the living force.
That's not what I... That stuff anyway.
From the enemy camp.
What? You were there? What were you doing?
Reconnaissance.
Assassinating.
Committing war crimes.
I found this ancient sewer that goes right under the old city.
So I assume the plan is to crawl through the sewer, work our way to the shield generator, fight our way through the defenses, blow up the generator, knocking out the shield, and all our troops swarm in and overwhelm the enemy.
Yep. Let's go.
He's like mildly happy because he's like,
They're not gonna
this
stay in
planet.
this rain anymore. He's going to the sewer now.
What now?
We swim.
I knew you were going to say that.
Why couldn't they just use the force? to
I
push
really,
it out of the
I
way?
don't like the humor. It has not aged well.
I think it fits.
Some of it's okay.
I think it fits with
If it's the art
Revenge
style.
of the Sith.
Oh
Kinda.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I think
It's almost like too on the nose. You know what I mean? Like,
I think it just doesn't work well because we have like such a better rendition with.
yeah, Clone Wars. I
Actual Clone
prefer
Wars.
3D Clone Wars humor sometimes,
That's no fun.
like bombing them quietly, which is still
Yeah,
fighting.
like a terror attack.
It's the other droids. Don't count.
Only if they're sentient do they count?
Well, I guess Chopper and like
Droid
R2 are kind of
rights matter.
No, I'm not. Fuck that one droid from Solo. L3. This thing's cool.
Donald Glover did.
He tried.
Stop using the standard attacks. Use the unorthodox.
He's so cool.
Yeah, I know. He just switches it between like leg and hand, like constantly. Cheating.
Master, destroy my focus. You're holding the saber too tightly.
Now too lightly.
Now too lightly. A new one.
Your training has served me well.
God, Grievous's neck must hurt.
Let's say yes.
He's a robot.
It was a joke.
My apprentice.
Put his fake teeth back in.
Fort General, what news from the front? The strategy is working perfectly, my
Fucking crap droids, projectors. I love those things.
Yeah, they're cool.
I wish we would have saw more of those.
It's a good thing they kept the long head Dooku design from this show.
You flip that, and that's how I write my name in cursive.
Grievous definitely should have had a fucking cloak. Like, for most
In
like,
Clone
yeah,
Wars?
for Clone Wars. Like, that he wore like that.
That would be cool.
Not just a cape.
Yeah.
I mean, his cloak in Bad
I like
Batch
a
was
cloak
cool.
better. That is cool, yeah.
General, urgent message from Coruscant.
We are most pleased with your performance. Both.
I mean,
My apprentice.
it's like, I'm wrong. This is a blue projection, not a red one.
Have you ever seen the Lego miniseries where Palpatine is like flipping between himself, and the one time the Jedi come in and he's like, hello.
Yeah, I think I have seen that.
One can only hope. You are to leave immediately.
Look at his like cheek jiggles.
Jowls.
His jowls.
It jiggles. It folds.
Feel right.
Don't look at it that way, Master. Think of it as reconnaissance and force.
Your favorite.
What is this awkward ass like? What is this like? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if this was like as bad last week, but there's barely any talking in the first one. There's more talking in this one. Anakin's voice like nails on chalkboard. Anakin's voice.
We're in the very early stages.
You're sure?
Yes, sir. Just strange geothermal readings in Sector 8.
Is this weird ass planet?
They definitely wanted someone that sounded like Hayden Christensen.
Yeah, that's definitely. But it's like I would like listen to Hayden Christensen for hours. I would listen to Hayden Christensen's dialogue in episode 2, like before
I hate sand.
subject myself to
It's
like,
coarse.
this guy talking.
It gets everywhere.
It's coarse and rough.
Shut up, Jack.
Is this weird like
You're right,
tattoo
though.
people
I knew I was
planet?
forgetting something.
Or is this a different planet?
This is the one planet where he goes and helps like the weird.
Yeah, this is the weird factory,
Yeah.
like mutation weirdos, right?
It's like what they were trying to do.
The sloth people.
Yeah, what I don't even know what they how to describe
Mole
them.
rats. They're naked
Yeah,
mole
the
rats
mole
from
fuck-
Kim
yeah, the mole
Possible.
people. Yeah.
It's fun. It's funny because they
Squirrel.
It's the what's it called, the people that experimented on Echo.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the Trade Federation.
Yeah.
Or not
Allegedly.
It's not the Trade Federation.
And it's not
The
us.
Techno Union.
The Techno Union, yes.
Disturbance.
So it's cool that they brought over the experimentation.
Into Clone Wars
I've got a
from
bad
this,
feeling
yes.
about this.
Oh, the Mark IIs look so good. That thing's huge.
They're dead.
No, the clones.
It's like a dog.
He's killing all the clones. He's killing.
Wait! No, wait!
What?
What?
Oh my god.
They're the avatars!
Avatar people. Oh my
Guys,
god.
they're on Pandora!
They're in the Na'vi.
Holy shit, they are!
Why do they look exactly like the Na'vi? Like this is like 6 years early. There's nothing about that movie unique. Is nothing. They're taller in that. They're it's,
Oh my god. I've been playing
This is a
Frontiers
different
over
Attack on
Pandora,
Coruscant.
and you're definitely
This
right
is the
there.
one where
I didn't realize this was an earlier attack. I don't think.
Oh man.
this is the one where Chancellor Palpatine gets captured.
Wait, like at the end of the war?
Yeah.
Like this is what they're so Anakin's on like the weird mole rat planet right before the end of
Yes.
the war in this canon.
He's on Pandora.
That's so fucking.
Call it what it is.
He's
He's
on,
on
he's on
Pandora.
He's on Pandora. He's on.
Get up there and take command. May the force be with you.
Oh, we should have headed out.
What?
Windows purple. The only time you ever see Windows purple Jedi Starfighter.
Little on the nose, Windows. Hey, Snow Banthas.
This is gonna be Avatar Book 4. Snow.
Snow, yeah. Is this like the rest of the? Like, isn't this Anakin's story for like the rest of this episode? Like, damn.
And originally, this was gonna be canon, and this is what was going to be the only Anakin and Obi-Wan stuff that we got in the actual Clone Wars.
No.
Yeah.
No!
But they changed it.
No, there are only women and children.
They don't have any Leiku though.
It's like Sokka's village in Avatar.
Sokka and Katara.
There's no men.
It seems
Impossible.
the boy's rite of passage or test.
How do you know what they're saying?
When you travel the universe with Qui-Gon Jinn, you tend to learn a few things.
Mecalist, Besene, Anagetus, Spiritus.
I'm not sure if I've heard this right. It seems you have to journey into fire.
What?
Hellfire.
Imagine if we had real tanks like that.
Yeah, species.
Oh heavens!
Must get you to.
Get everyone to a shelter.
Yes, my lady.
An army of...
Is that Azula?
That's more purple than this, Jack. This just has accents of purple.
It's the same exact thing.
Is it?
Yes. Opal Rancesis.
Damn.
No, see, the undercarriage is more purple on that one than this.
Jeez.
He's gonna fuck your shit. And this right here proves why Mace Windu lived.
Yeah, when he was falling, a Vulture droid happened to fly by. Guards down.
It's Goldie!
Goldie.
That was cool.
That's a nice.
There are like 400 of them.
This is actually pretty accurate to the Battle of Coruscant.
Yeah, it is.
The Battle of Coruscant is massive if you look at the actual numbers.
What I want to know
Okay.
is it how the Republic didn't get that deep into Separatist space.
There is lore for it, like of how the Separatists managed to get this done.
We need a new ship.
This is cool.
I watched this on TikTok the
Yeah,
other
this
day.
goes. This is on TikTok and like Reels and shit all the time, Instagram and all that.
Oh, hey, Finn, they fly now.
They don't fly yet.
I'm
fly now.
Superman.
Well,
Like
apparently,
chainmail and shit.
I think I was reading something the other day because Anakin and Obi-Wan obviously wear armor like at the beginning of
They wear
like the new
gauntlets,
Clone
yeah.
Wars, and by the end they're very much dressing as Jedi. And I've read something somewhere that was PR because people were starting to see them more militarily than like as Jedi, so they're almost like went back to like the
Traditional
outfit, like the
Didn't they wear the
uniform.
clone armor to like make the clones seem like that they were on their side?
That they were on the same side, that they were one of them. They understood the struggle. Yeah. Is this when he has to do with the blue slug
Yes.
thing and it goes
Something
all over
like
his
that,
body?
yeah.
I thought that was the last one and he had short hair still.
Old Gazette.
They're saying ghost hand. Hold Cazette! Hold Cazette!
What are you doing?
He's like,
Obi-Wan
I ain't
looked-
doing shit.
Obi-Wan looked baked out of his mind.
I figured it out. Yoda's ready to.
Yoda gets it the best animal in Star Wars right here.
Oh my God!
The raptor bird?
He's just holding all these up.
No, it's like a ram.
Yeah, this version of Yoda's like, go back to space.
I mean, to be fair, he is the Grand Master of the Jedi
Yeah,
Order.
no, this is a very. I like this characterization. This is what I wanted Luke to do in the sequel trilogy.
In the sequel series?
Yeah, that was the one demand I had is I wanted Luke Skywalker to pull a Star Destroyer out of atmosphere.
There it is.
Lightsaber. A Tauntaun horse.
I'm trying to think what animal that would be like a variable to, and there's like, it's like a rabbit ram.
Something like that.
But
Ew.
Leeches.
Is this really necessary?
It's part of their ritual. You must be respectful.
I will say this. I like the way that they depicted the Jedi at the time were not warriors. Like, they were embracing cultures and stuff like that. Peacekeepers. They weren't just like, nah, fuck you. This is the Republic.
For the Republic.
The Force has guided us here for your final trial. The one you've never truly faced.
Master, I haven't always been a patient student, but I have proven myself. I am a Jedi Knight. I won't fail you.
No, Anakin. Don't fail yourself.
Oh, well, he didn't take that advice.
May the Force be with you.
You're on your own.
I'm gonna go home. Text me when you're.
Text
me when you're done.
I'm gonna eat lunch.
The coolest clone ever, right here.
Isn't this just what's his name?
He's so cool.
He's a bad. I'm pretty sure that's just Alpha.
Is it Alpha?
I think that's just Alpha. I think Alpha has 2 different armor sets in this show, or 3, I guess would be the. He's still on this thing. He's pulling a Halo, actually. He grabbed a ghost.
There it goes. There it is.
He grabbed a Phantom, and he was flying around.
It's
oh, I do remember that guy now, yeah.
Can you add this in there?
This is good. Where's the other gun?
We only get the one appearance.
Both my sides are winning.
I love it when a good plan comes together.
Supreme Chancellor, we must get you to your shelter immediately.
But the battle is so far off.
Please, Supreme Chancellor, we must follow safety protocol.
This is like the people who would watch the battles at Gettysburg and stuff like that. They would sit on their porch and watch.
Shakti literally just got out of the hospital.
Like a week ago.
Not you again.
That cape is badass.
How dare you barge into my private residence? Who do you think you are?
Chancellor, I don't think...
I'll take care of this.
This is a weird character.
And I will not be bullied by any thug who happens to...
Ironically, he's only about 100 feet away from where he killed Darth Plagueis.
Mm-hmm. Oh, here comes the slaughter.
When lightsabers actually dismembered people.
Oh my god.
Could you imagine being that guy in the
Not
living
that, no, not the said it guy. Not the tall. This tall is gonna get fucked up. That's good. What?
He's fast enough to dodge the Force.
Hold him off.
Here we go.
Do we see that in Clone Wars too?
No.
It's such a cool ability though.
Ithorians, four throats, quite powerful.
So I've heard.
The banter is the best of this.
The clone that's about to do what he's about to do is hilarious.
What? I thought they were just gonna die. I thought that was like, you're right there. I was like, that's a rocket launcher. I was like, it doesn't go through glass. It blows up on the glass. Like, it blows up on the glass.
Should've.
Yeah, like.
Well, RPGs
in real life.
RPGs do.
It depends on the rocket, yeah.
Yeah, javelins don't. Turn into a T-Rex.
Is this just an Ithorian power or is this a Force power?
I think it's both.
Both? I think the intensity is based off the Force, but the ability is Ithorian.
Interesting. That's interesting.
I love that nobody thought about like maybe calling someone on a radio.
They just said that they're being jammed.
Like it only. It just took.
Yeah.
Literally, it took them 30 minutes.
They're not very good at their job.
Wilhelm. Back to Anakin.
This is such a weird thing to have going on simultaneously. Like.
A yak bantha?
Yeah, he's like writing Appa.
A Yamtha.
A Yamtha. We're naming species now. Zoku. The fuck am I?
M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah, well.
Ong.
Soka.
Soka.
They would have named her Toph.
Tofu.
I mean, I have responses that are just not.
This is a cool part.
This is the highlight of the whole series right here. Goes tanned.
That was dope. Back to Coruscant.
Reminds me like a spider.
What happened to the battle?
They're away from there now.
The battle's only concentrated in 1 square mile.
Yeah.
With the Magnum Guards were like super cool.
You're on Chancellor holding duty. This guy's actually pretty.
This is pretty cool.
Magna Guards were legit though.
Remember when we got yellow Magma Guards and then they never happened again?
No, I don't. Oh yeah, because Jack, these ones are Grievous's bodyguards. The yellow ones were Dooku's, according to
Never saw them again.
Wikipedia.
Still moves around.
It puts itself back together. It's dirge.
Ultimately futile. Now, Jedi, prepare yourself.
She looks kind of not Veet too.
This world.
I don't think so.
It's the nose.
Excellent work, Master Jedi.
Hurry!
The chase is on. Yay!
Isn't that the best depiction of Shatterpoint there is? No.
Back to Anakin. It's the Death Star before the Death Star.
This one's like almost like slow. The last one's like it's so rapid, and then this one's almost like the pacing itself was like too.
Because it wanted to get through like 7 different stories in the last one.
Yeah.
And this one only has 2.
But so, the brain modulations aren't fully...
What? Tambor!
Specimen control cannot
Oh,
be
no, it's not.
guaranteed.
Oh, that's cool. They have
But we're just
Grievous's...
not ready. Our concerns
Construction.
Yeah.
The blueprint. I apologize, not construction.
I will perform the procedure myself. Yes, sir.
Nelvon warrior? What are they doing to you?
Which is funny that we said not Veet, right? And then this species is Novan.
It is kind of.
Avatar just had no originality. Is that what Tambor?
All it is as the Force wills it to be, Jack.
But they're not ready. I said unleash them.
Now they turned into the Ood from Doctor Who.
I'm here to help. You've been altered. You must gain control of yourselves. Please stop. I don't want to harm you.
Back to Coruscant.
Sir, what about our left flank? The Jedi have the left. Strange is the enemy's strategy.
A massive invasion, but no attempt to take the temple or city.
Unless an elaborate distraction?
To hide their primary objective.
Palpatine!
General with you. Pilot, turn this ship around. Yes, sir.
I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of like this. Like, I've always liked the Coruscant storyline more than I like
Way
the
better.
animated.
Yeah, the course
Yeah, way better.
is significantly more intriguing and
For sure if they're still following me.
Make no mistake. They are.
the pacing's just better as well.
Mm-hmm.
Protect the Chancellor.
So, Fordo is the one that's... Alpha was the one that was in the first section.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Bravo
that's
was
Fordo,
the
that's
blue,
Fordo's
and
the
then
main
this
one.
is Fordo.
Yeah, Fordo. Yeah, that's right.
Gotcha.
Sorry, it's been bothering me the whole time
Fordo's
we've
the
been
main
sitting
one.
here.
Yeah, Fordo's the main one from this show, right? I think.
Alpha and Fordo are... They share about the same amount of screen time.
Okay.
You must stop. I will defend myself.
I wonder, how do you keep those holes clean?
They don't.
How do you eat? How do you eat?
Through straws. Look at those veins.
Seriously.
Oh my god. It's like bro got a refill.
I mean, it's cool to see how like good Shaak Ti is.
It's also cool to see how much of a challenge the Magna Guards can actually be to take on a member of the council like that. Where she's not just stabbed through ray shields.
Dang. Oh, they're gone.
I didn't realize they had legs.
You didn't think you didn't think
No,
they had
like-
anything?
like-
They thought they floated around a bit. You know?
No, I thought they were on wheels.
What?
So the toys back in the day were all solid base wheeled toys for the Techno Union. I thought they
my
kind of rolled themselves
God.
around though. Like it would make sense. And now that you see them running, they have legs.
Yeah, they got little.
They have legs now?
Yeah, they're under the what's it called? Yeah, they're under
The
little-
cloak?
the garments and cloak and stuff. Why does that hurt?
There's still nerves in there.
In the metal hand?
Yeah.
They have nerves in it. You
I
can
believe
feel.
so.
Well, you get the current. You think about the current.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. I'll give you that.
Animation's so good they gave him armpit hair.
It's like
It's the Pride Lance. They're all using ray guns from Call of Duty.
Yep.
that is what
And this is the end of Wat Tambor.
See, like how underneath they don't show legs or nothing. They don't show feet.
Anakin has now become God.
Ghost hand. Ghost hand.
Apu.
On the next episode of 1,000 Pound Sisters. Jack, you can cut that out, right?
No, I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna put a close up of your face saying it.
You've done a great thing for these people. Well done, Anakin. But tell me more.
Chuck, Chuck.
I was shown a vision. Do you think they'll be able to reclaim their old lives.
I sense they will, as long as each of them is willing to accept himself.
So, in this particular version of Clone Wars, would you say that they're the lemur people?
What about the lemur people?
Well, do you remember how they experimented the Techno Union experimented on the lemur people? Same kind of premise.
I think that was a trade.
It was a Trade Federation weapon, but it was
a trade
designed
thing,
by
yeah,
the
but
Techno Union.
But like the idea, the idea is that those are corporations and they do tests on that same concept.
PETA doesn't exist in the Star Wars universe.
No, they do not.
Definitely, 100%. Leslie, he's kept us hidden away. That's cool.
She's so cool in this.
No.
They're dead.
You're mine, old man.
That sounds like Vader.
You wouldn't dare harm the Supreme Chancellor of the Republic. Whatever would your masters say?
You are lucky they want you alive.
Chancellor!
Shakti, my dear, you've come to rescue me.
You're tired, Jedi. You won't be needing this. I've got something else for you.
Such a brutal death.
She didn't die.
I'm just saying, like, in general.
Dope part as well.
It's like a scorpion. And since that moment, General Grievous had mesothelioma.
But see, that is still the canon reason, like why he coughs. I think.
But he coughs like
Oh no, he just coughs
year
in Clone
one in
Wars,
Clone
right?
Wars.
But I think it's still because of some situation like that, right?
Yeah.
Somebody crushed his limbs, yeah.
Failed.
No, R2. There are things that are far more painful.
You weren't in the med lab.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
We're just finishing up.
Should've kept that
See? Good as new. An urgent message from Coruscant. Patch it through.
Kenobi, Skywalker. Coruscant is under siege, and General Grievous has abducted the Supreme Chancellor. You must return immediately. You must rescue Palpatine.
Grievous. Battle stations. All crews of their fighters. Prepare to jump into hyperspace. Move!
Oh, such a great. I just love the score for all of Star Wars.
Alright, let's watch Bluey.
I'm down. Can't be late for Mahjong. Rewatching this, there's just so much that
like the first one better.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because I don't enjoy any of the, I don't like much of the dialogue in this, really.
I think that the Coruscant
arc
in this is way better than the first
Coruscant
one.
arc is way.
I think that the beginning of this with the ARC Trooper squad coming in and rescuing Ki-Adi
That is
Mundi,
true, yeah.
that's way better.
I guess I'm just forgetting. There's a lot of like dead room in between.
There is.
Because like there's like long sequences of them talking, and sometimes you get like nice humorous bits, like the 3PO thing. Or
was
like,
so
or
stupid,
like when
but it was just,
Palpatine's
like-
talking, like it's like Palpatine's probably some of the humor that works like best, maybe.
Mhm.
I was like Palpatine's humor works in this. The 3PO humor worked when he was around. A lot of the other humor did not work. The banter was only good with the one crew that was like protecting Palpatine.
I think the banter between Obi-Wan and Anakin is really reflective of the movie style banter.
Yeah.
So I think it's more true
definitely
to
more
it.
like that, yeah.
It's more true to that than the Clone
Again,
Wars.
well, yeah, again, most Anakin, I think I said this last time, like almost every Anakin characterization outside of Clone Wars is more similar to the movie version of him, which is weird because I think the most popular characteristic, because like even some of them have gone out of their way, like even Disney era books have not really merged the Clone Wars one in the book like as well, and oftentimes lean more into the movie one. Although I think the Clone Wars one is much more accepted as Anakin kind of now.
Well, yeah.
Well, mixed with like various aspects of the performance of the live action.
Yes.
But, like I think most Star Wars fans have found a weird way to like kind of merge the two in their brain. But I think a lot of the quirks, because a lot of the arc is completed by the cartoon one, and like a lot of the journey is the cartoon one. So
yeah, I obviously Clone Wars Anakin is like with Matt Lanter is one of the best adaptations of Anakin.
Yeah.
But obviously before they knew what they wanted to do with Anakin, they wanted to go off of Hayden and his portrayal.
I'm not super fond of the whole Anakin Vision Quest thing.
Yeah,
it's such a weird choice to put into this thing.
And that's supposed to be the deepest story they're trying to tell in the course of these.
But like meanwhile, we got this the kidnapping of. There should have been a better story.
Well,
there should have been something.
To be like,
I just don't get what it accomplishes.
I think it's supposed to be like what's gonna happen to him, kind of maybe.
Yeah, because you see Vader in the cave.
But that's not very like. It's not overly like symbolic. You know what I mean? Like it's not like.
No,
it's not like the most incredible amount of.
I think Yoda got his time in the spotlight outside the movies in this. And I think Yoda's depiction and Samuel L. Jackson was a badass and Shaak Ti was a badass in this. And I think
same thing.
What did I say? I said Samuel L. Jackson, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah, same thing. They're synonymous.
I definitely like as not like it's not as good as Matt Lanter, but I like this Anakin better than I liked Anakin in the first part of these.
You know how I view
I'll
it.
give you that. Like he's better than Padawan Anakin.
Yes.
Yeah. Then.
You know why I view it? Like this voice actor that does Anakin is doing an imitation of Hayden Christensen, where Lanter does a better job just playing the character. He tries to do the voice. I don't like sand. Like he tries to do too much of to sound like Anakin in the movies.
What's it called? I'm blanking on his name. Anakin actor. I can't think of
Matt Lanter?
No.
Hayden
Christensen. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I know that Hayden Christensen is now very much beloved again by the community, but there was a time when like the community was very mean to him. And like we weren't relying to ourselves if we didn't think that aspects of like that are different about the Clone Wars depiction are very much on purpose to improve the character. And as much as we are able to mesh that in, and they did a good job of writing certain things that made like certain things that happened in 3 mostly.
But when you watch Clone Wars, the voice actors are playing the characters. They're not trying to play versions of the characters from the movies.
The difference between these two.
I disagree.
I think Matt Lanter is doing a completely different.
Anakin is not doing a Hayden Christensen. Like Matt Lanter is not doing any bit of a Hayden Christensen.
No, that's what I said. They're playing their own characters. They're not playing. They're not trying to play.
You mean their own character? They're doing their own.
They're not playing the actors. They're playing. They're doing.
You mean they're doing their own characterization?
Their own versions of the characters. They weren't trying. I said they weren't. They were not trying to do.
Although there are some people they stick a little bit like more synonymous with. Like Yoda's not too dissimilar.
You can't vary much off of Yoda.
Or Windu even. Like Windu's pretty much the same.
Windu and this is completely different.
Yeah, Windu's a little bit more. I actually don't know how.
He's not as much of a dick.
Yeah, that's literally what I was gonna say. He's not as much of a dick. Like that's kind of the only way I can describe it. A little bit more noble feeling, maybe. Which is weird. Clone Wars has a really weird way they use Windu in the. To be fair, in the newer one, I know we're talking about this 2D one, but like Windu's like because half the time they try to treat him like he's kind of like a problem. With the Jedi, and then like symbolically, and like with his opinions and stuff, and he's oftentimes a dick. But then there's times where he is very much treated like very noble and like very much like
the Jar Jar of the
I guess sure, and like a hero and like the true Jedi, and I'm like, well, isn't this like
you're not really sticking to your guns here?
It is interesting because like Windu is a really weird spot because he is like very talented, very powerful Jedi, but it's like it is weird. They aren't able always to quite strike the balance with some of the Jedi of it being like their folly of that causes what happens, and then like them actually showing it. I think some of the other arcs in Clone Wars did that better.
We got Oppo Rancesis.
Yeah, I like that. That's 10 out of 10.
Your guys' top 10 cameo there was Oppo Rancesis.
Yeah, that's my favorite
It's
part.
the only time you ever get to see him, like, really. And he gets a speaking part.
He gets a speaking role. I don't blame you.
He's the best character.
I love how
in the
your dad
universe.
asks, though. He goes, how does he hold the lightsaber?
It wraps around. It's like...
I mean, I get it, but, like, that's a valid question. When you have the people with tentacles and tendrils and stuff off their fingers and stuff, it's like, how do they hold?
Didn't he have like a bunch of fingers? Can't he just like have like 5 in each hand?
Yeah.
Like it's just like
he's the only one who could beat.
He just flails him around.
Grievous.
Yeah, he just. But yeah,
I mean, how did he die though?
Christian looked this up one time.
Yeah, I did. He died in Legends on the one planet we were at in Bad Batch that one time.
Ord Mantell?
Ord Mantell, yeah, you're right. That's it. But then I think he's alive, actually.
Is he alive in canon?
I don't think
No, what happened was, you know how he died? He stabbed himself in his brain with his like ridiculously long fingers.
Picking his
He went
nose.
to scrape his eye and he actually like punctured his brain and died.
He died in the siege of Seleucami.
Oh, Seleucami. It wasn't Ord Mantell, it was Seleucami. That's right.
Okay.
And which is weird that he dies in the siege of Seleucami, and yet he somehow comes back as a Force ghost in the comics.
Comics are canon.
Which comic?
The new ones?
Yeah,
The ones by Marvel?
That's not Marvel.
What? That looks like Marvel.
Is it?
It looks like
It's definitely a Marvel
it looks like
depiction.
Old Marvel. All right.
I'll find an answer.
So overall, when you look at both of these seasons or whatever the volumes,
I feel like I was too negative. I need to see it.
they're actually they are a lot of fun.
No,
There's definitely
these are still very good. They're of their time though, and like the animation style is very unique. Very obviously it's the Samurai Jack style, but I think it translates pretty well into the Clone Wars. Some of the models are obviously weird, but some of them are very I think fitting.
Yeah.
Like especially like a lot of the equipment design, droid
a
design.
lot of that stuff is cool. Like the ships are cool, and like some of the maneuvering and some of the animation.
I think they do well to give like each of the Jedi kind of get a little spotlight when they're on screen, and they get to be like, which I don't think like the Jedi aren't always like even the Jedi Master are not always competent, like in even when they fight, like in Clone Wars even.
Yeah.
Like if someone like obviously like what's her name gets literally killed by like Savage Opress.
Shakti.
No, not Shakti.
Adi Gallier.
Adi Gallier, that's right.
No, I think you missed the joke there, but that's fine.
Shakti dies like 8 other ways.
12 other times.
The only
Yeah.
canon way I see it is Starkiller.
The only way I see it is General Grievous putting a lightsaber through her chest in a deleted scene.
What about Anakin?
I only see it as Anakin killing her. as Anakin killing her in the temple. Because I like making Anakin's temple feat as hard as possible. And him having done the most amount of fucking damage, like literally had to fucking take down Shakti.
I would love to
and
see
people like that. Like, and I think that adds to it. Like, if he killed like Sindralig, Shakti, like all in the same night, like in the same building. Like, okay, like
I would love to see like a Tales of the Jedi of like Anakin during
sieging the temple.
Sieging the temple.
That would be good.
That would be so cool.
Well, that's what I've said. Like, I don't need a Vader animated show or a live action show. Like, but I think a Tales of the Jedi of when he's Vader, but he's not in the costume yet. Like, I think that would be that'd be very interesting to see that.
Yeah. Again, they're gonna do another Tales of the Jedi, it seems, first, which I don't know, probably be Ventress.
Right. Yeah, they're definitely gonna have to have some tie to that. So, especially with her coming back in Bad Batch. So, all right, what else we got?
I think that's it.
I think in regards to this, I think that's it. Yeah, I mean, I don't have much feedback on it. I mean, I think this is a preferred story of mine. This is like one of those. To me, this is like a Visions kind of thing. Now, I enjoy it every time I watch it, and I really like to see if we can get an alpha somewhere in there. I don't know. He's
Alpha's
an amazing.
coming back in Bad Batch, just like Dirge and Ventress.
Yeah, obviously it's very different from obviously Clone Wars. Like not even in like.
Wait, Dirge is coming back in Bad Batch?
No.
Oh.
But
we get a species. Do we get a species?
Yeah, that's more than. I honestly, that's more than enough. Honestly, just that they kind of reintroduced that species.
Ravis was Dirge.
I mean, he kind of filled like a very similar like role, if that made sense. Dirge is just a bounty hunter.
Yeah.
Like that was hired by the Separatists, and that's basically all. Like
Ravis was, yeah.
Or like I guess he was a pirate.
Crime syndicate person, yeah.
Not really a crime syndicate, but he was more of like he had a kind of like a like a gang, if that made sense. Like
Yeah, he was an outlaw. That's more so what I meant. Not
like he was like a
necessarily.
Hondo. He was like more of a Hondo type. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we.
Rich, you want to close us out?
Any other comments?
Well, first of all, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy this. Keep trying different things. So, we keep saying if you have suggestions for things that you would like us to watch or talk about, we're looking for topics that we could do our regular podcast on. So we'd love if you give us some suggestions to see if things that you would like us to discuss. I mean, and to be honest, the more obscure, the better, because I think that's kind of what we enjoy doing. We don't want to do like, oh, why is this movie so good? Like, I'd rather have some obscure thing. So please message. And I think we definitely try to, when we see the comments, to try to comment, back to you and answer, so definitely reach out to us, send us some stuff. We're going to be we're very excited because Avatar is coming out, Bad Batch is coming out. We're going to be doing reactions on that. And then obviously we're really looking forward to the Halo Season 2, the return of Master Chief's ass. So be sure to like and share, or just click and pretend you're right, Christian.
Click the copy link.
Click the copy link.
Don't forget TikTok.
And thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon.
Bye.
Bye. Have a beautiful
Bye. Have a wonderful.